been a while since I did this. Guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking on Broke by Halaiki Networks. I'm doing this for my boy.
You sure you want to go down this hill with me? All right, let's go. So somebody dog. Wait a minute. That's my dog. But
so today, nimeambiwa mazee ni cook the cheapest na the quickest meal, Australian version.
Today I'm doing a deep dive critical analysis of cooking fails.
So I think this episode was meant to be for people like me. You mean by the way, mi sipendi kupika. So mazee mi na sticking it to the bare minimum.
Oh shit! Hey!
So on today we'll be cooking salmon and eat and take mixed vegetables, as you can see. So this would not take too much time. Now the only ingredients, by the way, mimi si kukatakata vitu na kusema done.
As we talk today, I know I have heard many people discuss about, okay, you made promises, you haven't kept some of them. In a couple of months, the stadium in Eldoret will be complete.
Itu ni salmon, mixed vegetables, chumvi, done.
Leo nitalala mapema.
There are so many ways of preparing salmon, but for today we'll be doing this pan-fried salmon, and let me show you how we do it. So, try to switch on nini. So we put it on medium heat, and then let me just crack this open. By the way, wanasemanga before, like, you use this kwanza unafanya testing kai inafanya kazi.
Well, maybe we wouldn't sound so bad if some people didn't try to play with big meaty claws. What did you say, punk? Big meaty claws! Well, these claws ain't for just attracting mates. Bring it on, old man! Bring it on!
Tirar o bichão do mangue, né? Ó, brabo.
Just as you know, inakwama apparently.
When the rubber meets the road, the ride will definitely be rough, as it were for these two lovebirds.
So iko sawa. So I crack this thing open. Kwani kitu imetengenezwa na nini?
One eternity later.
So I'm imagining kawe ni comrade fulani na unahitaji ya dinner for two na hauna time, labda mama wako ana come through na hujui kenye utapika. This is probably the quickest.
Yani pesa yangu ya mwisho wallahi. Mboga. Hey Mungu wangu. Hey. Kidogo tu yani kaisi.
Kwanza hii ni skin off, so even easier. So hii tu unaitoa na unaweka kwa pan directly. So si lazima uweke mafuta because salmon has its own fat.
They're here for one thing.
Slim Possible!
So, and as we do that, niko na a lot of Q&A that I wanted to cover. So the thing is, this thing is on medium heat. The time that it takes to cook totally depends on the amount of heat. But by this, itu ni kuangalia to how things go. So the reason why ninaweka on the side first, so that unaweza angalia the progress ya kuiva from the side, and ujue when you actually need to turn it over. Sawa sawa. This kitchen has been supplied by Pampered Photography, by the way.
I do my little dancey dance. I got my
Hiyo ni noma sana.
Bombastic side eye.
So straight to the Q&A. Question ya kwanza. How do I rate my cooking from 1 to 10? So interestingly, I would say 6.
Hiyo ni uongo bwana. Hakuna.
6. I don't really cook that. Okay, I do cook quite a lot, but my food library, my food variety, iko very, very specific. So whatever I can cook well. How did I start cooking? Kwani kuna option, man, ukiwa comrade lazima upike, juu una doa kukulia nje kila time. Because I know people wenye by the way, hao sasa they can't really cook. Inabidi wakitaka kudishi inabidi wa date ama wakulie nje. Mazuri ushasikia kudate kwa sababu ya food, hiyo ni mbaya. Najua cameraman anajua better kwa sababu sijaimuona kitchen by the way. Nikushika tu makame nje hapa na basi maneno ya kitchen najua tukiswap around rolls hapo hivyo wanaona giza.
Unajua anacheka kwa nini? Hii ni maajabu.
Anyway, first food you ate when you came to Australia. So interestingly, I landed at night in Australia at around 8 p.m. So on our way home, we went through KFC. So nikakula. I don't really remember what I ate, but I think I do have pictures of the food somewhere. But ilikuwa nimebambika mbaya. So KFC was it? KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, you guy. Alafu unajua interestingly, KFC, that was my second time kukulia KFC. Because back then, KFC was so expensive that a comrade like myself singeza kwa afford. So nilikulanga tu KFC once before. So that was my second time actually.
Every day, James wakes up and tries to take care of his 54 children.
Salmon. Interestingly, that's one thing with salmon, utanotice ikiiva ikipanda. So, you can actually look, you see the white part. Sijui kama cameraman unaweza iona vizuri. Unaweza iona? So the white part ndio unaweza anza kujua like inaanza kuiva from that point on. But unafaa pia kukua keen on this other side isi overcook. So ni pole pole tu. Pole pole tu. So far so good. So just keeping in check isichomeke sana. Nata for some reason hii moto bado ni mob. I don't know what's the lowest setting kwa this fireplace right here. Yep, so the third question, best and worst Australian food. I can't say the best Australian food. Okay, there are quite a number that I can't really point at any. But the worst. Kama kuna mtu anasema anapenda Vegemite, that's a lie. To all watu Australia ni watu wachi, msidanganye mnapenda Vegemite, hiyo ni peer pressure. Vegemite hiyo ni kama molasses, like for the Kenyans watching this, Vegemite ni kama kula molasses. That thing tastes bad. Mse wanakanga kwa mkate. So that's like the worst food, not even in Australia alone. If it's in any country, nothing can get worse than that. So Vegemite is it. It is.
Vegemite. I've never smelled it or tasted it in my life.
I mean, I grew up eating this stuff.
Hold on, I have a knife crotch. Is it made out of vegetables?
Yeast, I think. So it's like beer, whatever's left over from the brewing process.
All right. This is a spread for bread and stuff?
I think so far we are going on well. I think this is the right time to turn them over. So ukiona like chomeka beyond the half mark, unaiturn over to the other end. So unaona this side imekuwa brown vizuri. Nika cameraman unaweza ona consistency. So tunaweza turn over on this other end. But as we wait on that, ndo ni that perfect time ya kuweka mixed vegetables. But let me look at the next question as I do it. How did you get into DJ and event organizing? So one interesting thing, about DJing and event organizing, once I've never organized a gig as I'm recording this. So I'm usually just booked for gigs. So mixed vegetables.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
So I just tear off the... Kuna makasi or something. Anyway, kayo ni komre dauna makasi, so unakata tu na mdomo. So you tear off the top part. Alafu nitatupa kwa bin baadaye. So you just pour what you think would be enough for two servings. So sahani ndio hiyo hapo. I'll just show it to you before niweke kwa microwave. Baby, after this tuna dish. Umekula lunch?
Yeah. Hula hata gorogoro mbili. Na akimaliza hata hiyo ugali ya gorogoro mbili. Tena hata kama viazi iko hapo, chai iko hapo, hata ukimpea uji tena bado tu anakula.
So we'll just put it in the microwave. Allah, hii microwave. Sijui check before. So put it in for around 5 minutes. But as we do that, let's go to the next set of questions. By the way, kitu nilisahau ningeweka kwa sahani juu, but since we're probably seen an extra plate. Comrade power. So as you can see, inaendelea kuiva vizuri. So if you can now get closer, ndio tuangalie the frying pan vile inakaa. So like when you look in, you're gonna see like from the side it's mostly cooked, but part 2 kidogo ya katikati ndio imebaki. I don't know if you have visual on that. So right now, this is the time that you can put it on the side. Put it on the side. Tayari imesha katika hapa ndani, but that's not a big issue.
Salmon crispy as fuck on the bottom, because the pan you put them in were like smoking. Like I'd expect her to sear a beef in it. Shit!
Okay, Sean.
Fucking shit!
So put it on the side like this. Put it on the side like that. By the way, we should have cooked more salmon, by the way. Kwa sababu hizi haitatosha. So, I don't do event organizing, but I just started DJing by chance, by the way. But it's a very long story. Probably I can cover that in another episode. But the love of DJing started all the way back in high school, which is more than 10 years ago now. So like everyone else kwa industry tulianzia virtual DJ, then we gradually went through mpaka tukaanza kucheza na the big boys. The big boys. So what's the other one? Given that Australia has a huge Kenyan population, are there any Kenyan restaurants around? Good question. So, interestingly, I've not really seen any Kenyan restaurant around so far, but we do have other like restaurants in cook Kenyan food. I don't know if that makes sense. So, but that's where you can kind of get what's close to a Kenyan restaurant, if that's what you're looking for. So, yeah, you can easily go to those restaurants and you unaweza pata Kenyan food. Or better yet, you can hire a chef. Kuna a lot of Kenyan chefs who can cook really good Kenyan food. So hiyo pia ni form. So let's just take a quick look at our salmon. Actually, I'm tempted to add 2 of them. So you can see this one, sasa imekatika tena kwa sufuria. Just if you can come closer. So, okay, wacha nitumie pate yenye haijavunjika. So one thing na salmon huwa inavunjika haraka sana. So you can see one side imeshakuwa vizuri sana. So it's only this side. So we'll just turn it over. Na tuiekelea hapo chini. Yep, same to this one here. Na kuna fire detector hapa by the way, unaona iki sauti inakuwa picked on.
Bro, you sure everything all right? Don't worry, bro. It do this every day. Oh my God! Why you got an earmuff? It just be getting a little loud sometimes. Bro, it's literally flying.
This is your pilot speaking.
Don't worry, bro. I go through this every day. Ah!
1 2 1 2 1 2. Bado nasikika. Yeah. So this is enough for one person. So if you can get closer again, probably take the long shots first. But as we speak, our salmon is ready. Is ready, you guy. So this is a meal that you can easily hammer within 10 minutes, as you can see. So from this point on, we can now switch this thing off completely. Then the heat from the pan will actually take care of the rest. I think your microwave is shakuwa. Look at this. These are a perfect definition of a well-cooked salmon. But tunahitaji chumvi. Mimi nimejifanya na enjoy tu kwa sababu weka chumvi kiasi.
Let me sit my stupid ass down. Bro, what am I doing?
Cooking is a life skill, by the way, bana. It's important for a dude, ujue like the kind of meals yenye unaweza pika that saves time and saves your money as well, because there are times whereby you don't really have to, you have a lot of time to spare, but you still have to consider the fact that you need to eat healthy, or at least somewhat healthy. So yeah, some of these tricks, watch out, this channel is gonna be full of those ideas. Oh, and I think hata like nimebanta mpaka nimesahau kuna maswali nilikuwa na chapa. Maswali nilikuwa na chapa. Hiyo ni inside joke, watu wa Kisiangani wanajua hiyo context. One thing that is completely normal in Australia that can't fly in Kenya. Cameraman, kitu gani yenye iko normal Australia yenye Kenya haiwezi? I'm trying to think. Sasa the thing is, mimi nimekuwa pia Australianized, mpaka some of these things hata ni ngumu ku. One thing that's completely normal in Australia. There are so many things. My mom is calling. What?
Mom, tomorrow fair. Hey.
Do I see myself starting a family in Australia? I don't know, man. Life. Well, let's see how life goes, bana. But I want to start a family soon. Nimeanza kuuliza hiyo maswali home bana. Wewe utatuletea mtu lini? So guys, this is how the food is, man. Quick and fast, took less than 10 minutes. Quite healthy, full of protein. So So this is where you add your salt. Someone would ask kwa nini nisiongeze salt kwa pan. If I'm pan frying the salmon in the pan, majority of the salt will disappear over in the pan. So I'd rather add it right after. So just a scoop of this. So I think the camera guy can't wait to have a piece of this. So let the camera guy anze kuona ananidharau wingi hapa hivi. Hajui mimi ni mpishi.
Unataka kwa?
Bana naoa saa ngapi?
Na unaweza pika hivi.
Napika hivi bana. Ikoaje hiyo? Comrade?
Power.